right, a very generous friend of mine sent me this box of tactical marines, and I want to kitbash / convert them into a set of Deathwatch veterans. And the reason why I'm going to do this is because I have some other boxes that we are going to be throwing in here. So here is my Deathwatch kill team box. And then I also have this Vanguard veteran squad box. I'm even going to pull a bit or two from this Age of Sigmar box, and there may be a few more before we're done. All right, if I'm going to keep my bits straight, I need a plan. All right, I got 10 guys, and I'm going to be mixing bits from all these boxes across all of them. And part of the goal is to pull as much of that Deathwatch weaponry that I didn't use the first time off. And I want to get another Watch Sergeant in here. I want to get another Black Shield, and I want him to be equipped with 2 melee weapons. And I want the shotgun, I want the frag cannon, I need a heavy thunder hammer, and then I want the missile launcher guy off of the original kit, and then a bunch of guys with combi weapons. I ended up changing my mind, and I turned one of the combi weapon guys into a second shotgun guy. To help me keep track of which bits for which guy and everybody that has stuff, I'm going to use these ramekins. I thought about using bags, but I decided these would work a lot better because I can actually stack them on top of each other once dudes are in there. So everybody on the list is going to get a ramekin with their number on it, and then when I start building, I'll put these numbers on my manager holders and help keep track of everything. All right, it's time for some tactical marines. All right, easy stuff first. Everybody gets a base. Everybody gets a pair of legs. So I'm just gonna, whenever I do a bit, I'm gonna clip all of them out, get them cleaned up. I am just using a sharp hobby knife, and then I have some nail files that I'm going to be filing it down, and if I think of it, I'm going to trim down some mowed lines, and then one gets dumped in every bucket. All right, these back plates are all the same, so I don't really need to do anything other than throw one and everything. And now, since we're doing bits that belong to everybody, we'll go ahead and throw in some of these Deathwatch shoulder pads. All right, I'm going to do all the weapons that have their own special arms that go with them. So, Deathwatch shotgun for veteran number 3 and 10. I decided to take a combi weapon guy and make him a shotgunner. All right, number 4 is the frag cannon. So here we go. And then number 5 is my heavy thunder hammer. And if you want to know why it's all cut up like that, check out the next video where I do conversions. Onto the tactical marine sprue. Here is the missile launcher guy, and his arm even has a shoulder pad on it already. And then we have 2 melee weapons for the Black Shield, and then I have this cool combat shield bit that I'm going to throw in for the Watch Sergeant. You'll see more about that in the conversion video. Shoulder pads. All right, this molded pad came from the Deathwatch veteran sprue. That's going to be for the Watch Sergeant. And then this Mark 6 pad I'm going to use for the Black Shield because he's not going to have any chapter icon because he is a Black Shield. These are the kind of more veteran looking shields from the tactical sprue, and I wanted stuff that I could paint chapter symbols on. These guys are all from the Vanguard veteran sprue, and I just tried to pick ones that I could freehand a chapter symbol on. I'm also going to be using some of these pads for some Deathwatch bikers, so there's a few more than what I need right here. All right, before I mess with the rest of the bits, I want to add some more Deathwatchy elements to everybody. So I'm going to be pulling a lot of stuff off the Deathwatch sprue. I'm going to use these little icons for some backpack stuff. There's some chest pieces and some helmets. And so I want all my veterans to have something that is Deathwatchy, and I want to save some of these bits for some bikers that are coming on later. These big guys are going directly on the bikes, but I want some of the helmets and the chest pieces and power swords and stuff to go on there. So here's some helmets. This one's going to go on to the watch sergeant because it's got a weird kind of crest thing. And then these two we'll just put on some other guys. I think I'm gonna do one on the missile launcher guy because it kind of looks like that. And then people who don't get helmets and don't have a Deathwatch weapon are gonna get this front plate of a piece of Deathwatch armor. Backpacks, these two I actually cut out of the biker box. All the bikers have all the same bits. So I wanted to put some into my veterans and then take stuff from the veteran sprues, put in my bikers. These two, I'm going to do a really easy conversion, make them a little Deathwatchy next video. And then the rest of all these backpacks, I just wanted a bunch of different looking ones. And then these will go on all the rest of the veterans as is. And that way everybody will kind of have stuff that looks a little bit different. And when I go ahead and do the bikers will have backpacks that look different also. All right, helmets for everybody who doesn't have helmets. This is a helmet off the biker sprue, again, because I want some different helmets in there. So I'm going to steal one, throw it to my veterans. These guys all come off the Vanguard veteran sprue. So they're veterans. I want my Deathwatch veterans to look kind of veteran-y. So I took some unique looking helmets off them. This is kind of a cool one off the tactical marine sprue. So I'm going to throw it on a guy. And this is actually from a Reaver box. Primaris heads and Firstborn heads are the same size. So you can mix them around and match them. All right, and there we go. That's all the bits that I don't need to do any simple conversions or magnetizing or anything like that on them. So there, part 1, done, easy. Next video, I'm gonna walk through and show you guys all of the really simple conversions I did to make these guys look even more Deathwatchy, get some more combi weapons when I didn't have enough combi weapons, and make my watch sergeant look pretty cool with a xenophage blade and the combat shield and all of that kind of stuff. So that video will come out sometime. All right, till next time, talk to you guys later.